What's up, everyone? Nima Kangahi here. Listen, I want to hit you with a strategy that I have used over the years, and I learned it a while ago, and I think it would be super valuable. And it really is the art of using handwritten notes. Now, handwritten notes, no one really does them these days, and it's because it takes a little effort, right? You got to write it. What are you going to write about? Then you got to send it. How do I send it? I got to mail it. Who does that, right? It takes some effort, so a lot of us don't do it, but it's the thing that sets you apart. Don't be like everyone else, leaving voicemails and emails. That's what everybody does. If you write a handwritten note, it's much more appreciated. Now, everyone says things like this, right? Sales coaches, leaders, everyone says, build rapport, write handwritten notes, do all these things to increase sales in your relationships, right? But no one really takes the time to explain how to write a handwritten note. And I just want to tell you really quickly here, how I learned how to write a handwritten note that leaves a lasting impression and just makes people think, wow, I can't believe you actually took the time to write that and that you noticed that about me. So here's the trick, right? Here's like the $1 million advice part of it and how to execute on it. All you do is you just raise your awareness and try to find something that you appreciate in somebody else, right? That's it. Keep it simple. That's all it is. It doesn't have to be about business. It doesn't have to be about work. Just notice something in someone that you really appreciate. Next step is take a blank card out, and here's what you write. You don't do the generic, hi, or dear so-and-so, I just wanted to tell you how much I think that you did a great job. That's just all about you. Don't make it about you. It's about them. So how do you make it about them? How do you write about them? Here's how you do it. And let me give you an example. A while ago, I was at a marketing meeting with realtors. This is where a bunch of realtors get together, they talk about their listings, and then they all go on tour and they see each other's listings so they can prep for open houses during the week and show their clients some houses. So I was at this event, and at my table, I had a bunch of realtors, about 9 or 8 to be exact, and there were no chairs available. There was about 10 chairs there. And I'm sitting next to a realtor named Cheryl, and Cheryl notices her friend walk up, and her friend looks around and sees there's no chairs at the table. So there's no room for her. So Cheryl walks all the way across the room, finds a chair, brings it all the way back for her friend. Now, at the time, I had just learned about this strategy of writing handwritten notes and writing it a different way. And so I noticed, I was like, man, that's really nice of Cheryl. Like, she didn't have to do that, and she cared enough to walk all the way across the room to go get a chair for her friend. And so I was like, you know what? That's what I'm going to write a handwritten note about. That specific thing right there, right? Small thing. I'm going to appreciate that about her. So I got her business card. I went to the office, I pulled up a Word document, right? And I started typing it out because obviously it's easy to first type it out. That's okay. So I started typing it out, and all you do is you just narrate the situation. You talk about what you notice, but you take the words I and me out of it. And here's how I did it. So I said, Cheryl, on Thursday at 7:30 a.m., you were sitting at a table and one of your friends walked up and noticed there was no room. You immediately got up, went all the way across the room, grabbed a chair, and came all the way back just so your friend could have a seat next to you. Cheryl, and then I had 3 adjectives. Cheryl, your compassion, kindness, and love is extraordinary. Thank you for being an extraordinary person. Thank you for being an extraordinary realtor. Whatever it is, right? Nima. It's not about business all the time, guys. It's about noticing something that you appreciate in people, something that is more closer to the heart, less about the head and the business and the mind and the dollars. And that's how you build relationships. That's how business happens. People get to see that you actually care, and now they want to work with you. So handwritten notes, yes, they're powerful, but how you write them can be even more powerful. I hope you take this. I hope you run with it. I've done it. It is not easy, guys. This is not an easy thing to do. Writing handwritten notes and spending the time to do it, it's not easy. But also, when it's not easy to do, that's when you make the difference. That's when you stand out. And so I hope you find some value in this. Let me know what you think, if you've tried it, and if you've had any responses, but would love to hear your thoughts. Bye, everyone. Have a great day.